Yeah, no, the guy took it off. It's my phone. Yeah, no, guy took it off. It's my phone. Yeah. We're good to go. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Code Enforcement Board regular meeting on Tuesday, January 10th. 2023. Please silence your cell phones. Ms. Dehart is going to please call the roll.
Member LaSorsa, Member Turbini,
Here.
Member Murray,
Present.
Member Axelrod, Vice Chairperson Perlow, Chairperson Schlam, and Member Perlman is absent.
All rise.
Next citizens act. To the republic. Stands. Nation under God. Indivisible. Liberty and justice for all.
Look at the agenda. Everyone take a look at the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I'm going to approve the agenda.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Swearing in the public. Those giving testimony related to the case you're affiliated with, please stand and raise your right hand to be sworn. And you will be sworn.
That includes anyone in the audience who's going to come up and speak on an item. You have to stand and raise your right hand. By the authority vested in me as a notary of the state of Florida, do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
This time we have public comment. 3 minutes per speaker. If there's anyone who would like to address the mission or on anything that's relevant to code enforcement. Anyone want to give a 3-minute speech, not on any specific case? Okay, all right, great. So. There it is, sorry. Okay, let's go to approval of minutes from December 13th. Are there any corrections to the minutes of December 13th, 2022? Hearing none, may I have a motion to approve the minutes of December 13th, 2022?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Unfinished business. There is none. So we're on to new business now. And the first case is CC 2022-10-032 at Mandalco LLC. That's on Bel Air Drive. The violation alleged is an exterior work to balcony railing without permit. Do the board members have any ex parte communications to disclose? At this time, I open the violation hearing, turn it over to our code enforcement officer, Adam, for testimony.
Okay, this is case number CC 2022-10-32.
My name is Adam Osowski, Town of Highland Beach Code Compliance Officer, and I have been previously sworn in. The respondent is Mandico LLC. The property address is 1121 Bel Air Drive. I inspected the property on October 31st, 2022. The violations that remain as cited on today's agenda are 30-122A, exterior work to the balcony and railings without required permit. The notice of violation was served by posting on November 16th, 2022, after certified mail was sent on October 31st, 2022. The respondent was given 14 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by posting and certified mail sent on December 29th, 2022. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the building records on January 6, 2023, and the violations continue to exist. I've submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents, and photographs. The town recommends that the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation and be fined $250 per day for each day the violation remains after the date set for compliance. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable by the date set for compliance.
Does the board have any questions for staff? Okay, do we have an offender present from this building, Mandalco? Anybody from Mandalco on Zoom? No? Okay, so we can't ask them any questions. Does board doesn't have any questions for the staff or the offender?
One question, what exactly was done on the balcony?
The second story balcony, they completely removed it. It looked like they were trying to repair either the foundation of where it was. I'm not sure because I haven't had contact what they were doing exactly. But they removed it, did what they needed to, and then put it back. And anything that you're doing structurally or building is going to require a permit.
Has a permit been applied for you?
No,
Did they put the railing back up?
yes,
They did put it.
they did the work, just not the permit.
Okay, the public hearing is now closed. Is there a motion on the staff's recommendation?
Yeah, make a motion that we, that the respondent be found in violation of town code as alleged in the notice of violation. And that he or she, or they be ordered to comply within 14 days. Will fine $250 for every day after that day and $250 cost of prosecution.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion seconded. Can we have a roll call on the vote?
Member La Sorsa,
Yes.
Member Cherbini, Member Murray, Member Axelrod,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Perlow,
Yes.
Chairperson Schlam.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, on to the next case, number CC 2022-11-006. This is AJR Grand Highland Beach. Over on Grand Court. So it's code section 116, unsafe building structures. The specific violations alleged are an open permit for the installation of a 40,000-pound 10-post platform boat lift.
Wow.
First notified July 2022, no contact with the building official since August of 2022. This has been deemed an unsafe building structure by the building code official, Jeff Remus. Hi, Jeff. He's right there. Do the board members have any ex parte communications to disclose? At this time, I open a violation hearing.
This is case number CC 2022-11-006. My name is Adam Osowski and I have been previously sworn in. The respondent is AJR Grand Highland Beach LLC. The property address is 1006 Grand Court. I inspected the property on November 3rd, 2022. The violations that remain as cited on today's agenda are Florida Building Code Section 116.1, unsafe building structures, equipment, or service systems, and 30-24B11, additional duties of building official, order the removal of illegal structures or illegal additions, alterations, or structural changes. The notice of violation was served by posting and certified mail on November 3rd, 2022. The respondent was given 30 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by posting and certified mail sent on December 28th, 2022. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the building records on January 3rd, 2023, and the violations continue to exist. I have submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents, and photographs. The town recommends that the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation and be fined $250 per day for each day the violation remains after the date set for compliance. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable by the date set for compliance. And I have the building official here as a witness to discuss the case.
Wow. Those pylons look higher than the 7 feet too, right? Sure, let's- Okay,
So I can add some information to give some more context to this and give you a little history. This is the boat lift that ended up in was going to litigation and ended up with for the,
Okay.
this was the Touchette property,
Yes.
property. So there ended up, we had an agreement
Right.
and the job was never completed, even under the agreement. The permit expired for the structure. And then the owner, Mr. Touche, sold the property to this new owner. When we found out that there was a new owner, I reached out to him and I sent a letter saying, hey, here's the history. We're asking for your voluntary compliance to take care of this so that we don't have to go through this process. The response was, okay, we'll take care of it. And that was actually sometime in the summertime. And we haven't heard anything back. He's supposed to be on Zoom today. He says that, but he's not on Zoom. I believe he's still in Michigan, and he says that his delay is that he's a snowbird and he's not down here yet, and he wants to be here when he chooses to choose a contractor. But what I want to let the board know that we're very limited on the number of contractors that can do this type of work. Very limited. There's maybe 3 or 4, and all they're going to do is remove the structure.
that's all they're doing.
And
is
that's all they're
removing
doing.
it
So
now.
it's not like he's waiting for someone to pick out cabinet colors and see their work, and they're just removing things, and that's it. So we've had dialogue with him for a long time now, and we just need it removed. It still hasn't been removed. We went through the whole code enforcement process, and this is where we're at. He's not here on Zoom. He's not not here present. So that's why we're looking for what code enforcement officer Osowski is asking for. So I just want to give that a little bit of context with this.
Just can't believe after all the fighting over that dock, and they won it. And then the guy sells it and he's gone. Okay.
Now,
Interesting.
it could never be after it's removed, built up again, could it?
They would have to go through the planning and zoning process all over
Whole thing
again.
again.
No. Okay.
Did he have a permit from the Army Corps of Engineers?
This owner didn't build it. He inherited it when he purchased the
Right.
property, knowing the,
We talking, the one that was issued by who?
By the state, I think.
well, at one time, we did issue a building permit and there was an approval from DEP and Army Corps. Everything is expired. Army Corps, DEP, all expired. Town permit expired, and now it's a new owner. because the job was never completed. The pilings were left in place. I got them to at least cut them down to the height that they're supposed to be, because they were much higher. So they did cut them down to the agreed upon height. However, the job was never completed. He sold the property. And now that the agreement that we had was only with the
Him.
previous owner, that is not transferable to the new owner. So he cannot continue to work on that or build it. And I don't believe, from what I understand, and again, this is also hearsay, I'm just saying, he has no intention of using that boat lift. If he does want to build one, he wants to build one where they should have put the first one, which is along the side of the property.
Okay.
But for some reason, he's not removing it. And
Right.
it's still, it's something that we do receive complaints and phone calls about routinely.
Okay.
He inherited this, he bought, but more importantly, he's not even here on Zoom, right? So, all we have to go by is code enforcement. And
pay and then charge against his property?
I don't think, no, he has to do it.
Was he aware,
Sit, that will be just fine.
Jeff, was he aware of what was going on when he bought the property?
So
Because as I said,
It
I
is-
was in the planning board at that time.
if
We
he
went
has the
crazy.
mortgage and they did a title search and they did a parcel search from the title company,
Okay.
then that was reported as an open code case.
Okay, so
Okay.
he knew what he was getting
All
into.
right.
So
Well,
if you
it's
knew about this. before
Time
we
to move
closed.
for violation.
So he has yet to say he won't do it. He just didn't do it. And now he's saying he's not going to do it until he comes down.
The 12th of November.
But I think that, enough time has elapsed.
I think so.
And,
Yeah.
he's obviously not
He wants
present
to
here
accumulate-
or online.
Is this
Day.
considered a single violation?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
one
Single.
It's a single
Okay.
violation.
single violation. yes.
However, after 2 weeks, he's gonna start accumulating $250 a day.
Good,
That's not the problem with the laws, right?
yeah. Listen, August, you're going back.
I just spoke to the owner, I spoke to the owner approximately a week ago. We discussed the hearing, which is today, and he told me verbally over the phone that he would attend via Zoom.
Okay, it's not
So what-
important to him.
Yeah.
What's the safety
Something.
concern with just leaving the pilings there? Why is it a problem?
Because it was a structure that was built without any inspections, no piling logs, nothing. So we don't know the structural integrity of it. So it's an illegal structure, therefore it's an unsafe illegal structure.
Thank you.
Okay, single violation. I move that respondents be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation, and that they be ordered to comply within 2 weeks or be fined $250 per day for each day the violation remains, and after the date set for compliance and assessment costs in the amount of $250 payable by the date set for compliance.
Sounds good. Do we
So
have
let
a
me just try to
second?
understand one thing. He is basically, the violation is not removing the pylons.
Ne-
And and it's not getting a permit that he has to remove those pylons in 14 days,
Right,
correct?
Right,
right. He
Okay.
needs to get a permit so that he can do the removal.
No, wait, does he have to get a permit or does he have to remove them or just remove them?
just remove them?
Just remove.
Just remove them. So he
No
does not have to
permit.
get a permit.
Get an engineer to go back.
Wait, he does have to get a permit, doesn't he? He doesn't have to get a permit to do the removal?
We would not issue a permit for removal because of its location. There's nothing we could inspect. They're just going to remove it.
All right,
So unless I'm going to perform a service other than just verifying that it was removed, which we're going to do through code of compliance, there's no reason to charge someone for something that we're not going to truly provide a service for.
right.
Jeff, didn't he originally put those up without a permit to begin with?
The first
No.
guy,
No,
No?
No,
The-
there
the-
was a permit, the permit expired, and then they started putting the pilings on with the previous owner while the previous permit was expired. So it,
Okay, I knew there was.
so it was
Yeah, but it
technically
was the
installed
height.
without a permit,
And they
but
were
we're long past that.
That's the one where they appealed, right?
they appeal.
They appealed and they won the appeal?
Well, no, we said.
Going to litigate.
We had
It
a
was-
settlement.
all right, I'll give you because I was intimately involved in this just from a factual basis. He installed it at 12 feet, the pilings,
that was-
but the issue was there was no height called out on the plans when the planning board approved it. It looked like it was only 4 feet. So it came back, the board denied it twice. And then they appealed and then it settled at the 7. But it was, as Jeff said, it was for Mr. Touche. And once the property was sold, the settlement was off and he's responsible
Yeah.
for moving the structure.
I was chairman of the planning board when we went through this, so intermittently.
Okay, so
We need a
So
second.
the motion was that he has to remove
Yeah.
or start removal. Finish removal, start removal, start removal within 2 weeks.
No, Jeff wants us totally removed,
It's com-
Jeff saying.
Compliance is removal, so.
Remove,
It's totally-
removal within 2 weeks of today. Oh,
You better get a contractor
You want to give him,
ASAP.
you want to give him 3 weeks, 21
Was
days?
there a second? Okay,
Okay.
take a roll,
Take a roll.
take a vote.
Member La Sorsa,
Yes.
Member Turbini, Member Murray,
Yes.
Member Axelrod,
Yes,
Vice Chairperson Perlo,
Yes.
Chairperson Schlam,
Yes,
motion carries.
okay, on to C. And here.
I hope this. was
Barbara and Jonathan Nelson, Barbara Fonteboa, 4502 South Ocean Boulevard. That's Camino Cove. So those are houses there.
fixed. Yeah, it's pretty
And the
dirty.
violation was a dirty pool.
Really dirty.
Let me see the picture. We've been getting a lot of these dirty pools
A lot of
lately.
dirty pool people.
Do the board members have any ex parte communication to disclose? No, at this time I open the violation hearing. Mr. Osowski.
All right, this is case number CC 2022-11-012. My name is Adam Osowski and I've been previously sworn in. The respondent is Barbara Fontebella and Jonathan L. Nelson. The property address is 4502 South Ocean Boulevard. I inspected the property on November 14th, 2022. The violations that remain as cited on today's agenda are International Property Maintenance Code 303.1 Dirty Pool. The notice of violation was served by posting on November 15th, 2022, after certified mail was sent on November 14th, 2022. The respondent was given 15 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by posting and certified mail sent on December 29th, 2022. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the property on December 29th, 2022, and the violations have been corrected.
okay.
I have submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents and photographs. The town recommends that the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable within 30 days.
Okay, so
That's
does
a
the
number two.
board have any questions for staff on this?
Number two.
The offender may now give testimony if he's here, if one of them are here. Oh, you're the contractor for Fonteboa? Okay, all right. Could you please give us your name and affiliation?
I guess.
Yeah, my name is Giancarlo Pantoni. I'm the contractor for the address of 4502 South Ocean Boulevard. I'm here representing the client, Jonathan Nelson and Barbara Fonteboa.
Why was their pool dirty?
It was just the pool equipment was all just basically not good and shot, so just that. I mean, it just got carried away, and then it just was dirty. And then code enforcement was called, and we were instructed to clean the pool. And we treated the pool with chemicals, and basically we got the pool clear within the time frame. I believe I was speaking to Mr. Osowski over it. I had a couple of telephone conversations with him. And when he posted the notice on the 29th, he noticed that the pool was clear. He told me that you have to see to the bottom of the swimming pool, which now it has been corrected.
Is anyone using that pool?
No.
No,
Just sitting.
does anyone have questions for the offender? Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Here.
Well,
All right, the public hearing is now closed. So is there a motion for staff's recommendation? That would be a violation that was committed but was
Correct.
Number two.
corrected.
Number two.
I move that
Read
I
it.
move that the respondent be found in violation of town code as alleged in the notice of violation, but is now in complete compliance and do not repeat order be issued. And I guess a charge of $250 should be
Well, of course,
for the course
Payable within 30 days.
payable.
right.
Second,
Roll call.
Member La Sorsa,
Yes.
Member Turbini, Member Murray, Member Axelrod,
Yes,
Vice Chairperson Perlow,
Yes.
Chairperson Schlam,
yes.
motion carries.
Great. So now we are on
Now we
B.
have lights and bathrooms.
Yep. Romano, Michael and Ann Romano, case number CC 2022-10-011. And the Romanos are at Ocean Place Villas condo, which is 4215. Code sections 30-122A, building permits required, lighting restrictions for protection of sea turtles. So the violation specifically was on October 5th and October 6th of 2022. It was discovered that the second floor exterior balcony lights were on. No artificial light shall illuminate any area of the beach which may be used for turtle nesting and hatching. And also bathroom remodel without permits.
Yeah, well, that's
So those two violations there, actually.
true.
Do the board members have any ex parte communications to disclose? At this time, I open the violation hearing.
This is case number CC 2022-10-011. My name is Adam Osowski and I have been previously sworn in. The respondents are Michael B. and Ann B. Romano. The property address is 4215 South Ocean Boulevard, number 6. I inspected the property on October 18th, 2022. The original violation that came in was for the sea turtle lighting violation. That was corrected within the time frame. The violations that remain as cited being heard at today's hearing is only 30-122A bathroom remodel without permits.
Yeah, that's a big one.
The notice of violation was served by posting on November 2nd, 2022, after certified mail was sent on October 18th, 2022. The respondent was given 14 days to come into compliance. The notice of hearing was served by posting and certified mail sent on December 29th, 2022. Prior to today's hearing, I re-inspected the building records on December 29th, 2022, and the violations have been corrected.
Oh,
I have submitted the following evidence, which includes proof of service, supporting documents, and photographs. The town recommends that the respondent be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation. The town is asking to assess prosecution costs in the amount of $250 payable within 30 days.
that's easy.
Okay,
Another number two.
board have any questions for staff?
Did they go no permit?
They went for a permit after the compliance date. They had till the beginning of November, and the permit wasn't first up submitted or in plan review until November 18th.
But it is corrected now.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
understand the turtle lighting section is being rewritten, I think,
No,
now,
that's-
but anyway, how does it work? I mean, strictly speaking, if you have your light on for 15 minutes, you could be fine, right? So how does it mean this light was on all night or? how-
Sorry,
I'm just curious how it works.
these come in, Florida Fish and Wildlife have volunteers that go out. They're usually around midnight, probably 5 a.m. They're out there for the sea turtles.
Wow.
So it's not like, okay, you're at 9 o'clock enjoying dinner. These are usually like the middle of the night, midnight, 1 a.m.
Okay. Well, we're back to number.
And I mean, what his point, I think, was is there a period of time that the lights have to be on before a citation, like, I mean, if somebody's in there, using the John and the light's on for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, as opposed to being left on all night.
I mean, we're not gonna come here. If it's on for like 15 minutes and I show a violation and I don't see it again, it's fine. A notice of violation is really just a warning. There's no fine, no citation. It's not a citation till they get a notice of hearing, which brings them here, meaning they're constantly doing it more than once. If they do it one time for 15 minutes, going to the bathroom, I'm not bringing them to a code
So
hearing.
this has been viewed multiple times at the same residence with the
But-
lights
well,
on.
That's what it is. The complaint came in from the sea turtle volunteers.
Okay,
I went out there, didn't see it. I did cite it based on firsthand from the volunteers. I never got a complaint since then, so that's why I closed it. They complied within the date set for notice of violation.
okay.
So we gotta.
Do we
use-
have an offender present or a representative? Oh, okay, Mr. Romano? Okay, you're the contractor. Please come up and tell us your name and affiliation.
My name is Jefferson Khalil. I'm a general contractor who was hired by Mr. Romano to attend the light problems and the bathroom remodeling.
I'm assuming the bathroom.
Yeah, the
Okay.
bathroom is the most important. part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bathroom is important.
What happened is, and the time that the citation was done, we are performing the painting inside the house. And we received a bunch of toilets that he planned only to replace toilets. And then after the violation, he said, what the hell? So I'm going to pull permit for the whole thing. So then we did open a permit for a bathroom remodeling, change tiles and things like that. That's all. And it's in progress and it's in the final phase at this moment.
Okay,
Okay,
I don't have any questions. Does anyone else?
no.
All right.
When did you see the remodel before or after?
Oh, sorry.
When I went out there, believe it was October 18th. It was to talk and notice them for the turtle lighting. When I was out there was a truck, big box truck, flatbed doing delivery. There were multiple toilets in the bathroom. At the time, nope, there was tile material and I showed it to them, the plumbing inspector. There was a brand new shower pan in there. And I only saw the material in the garage. I wasn't in the house.
Now-
My question now for you is, did you come on the job after the violation or before?
No, before the violation. I was there before the violation because the intention of the owner. No, they ordered, I knew that he's going to do a bathroom remodeling, but he didn't decide to do it the moment that I was there. So he said, I'm going to do it eventually, but primarily it's just replacement the toilets in a moment. Because he's not here, he's in Michigan. He wants to be present during the time.
Now, this is for one bathroom or?
No,
two?
4 bathrooms,
How many?
4.
So before bathrooms, it's only one violation?
One permit.
Yeah,
It's in compliance.
those are big houses, that
It's those two,
ocean
but each,
place.
listen, it's like you have to usually go for each bathroom separately, I would think.
Now, if you're pulling a permit for a bathroom remodel,
It's one permit.
you can do one permit. The contractor would put in the scope of work,
Okay.
bathroom remodel 4 bathrooms.
Right.
So he only needs the one building permit.
Okay,
So the hearing is closed on this matter and we're gonna have a motion brought by someone along the lines of that a violation was committed and it was
It's
now
number
been-
two.
it's been- Yeah, number 2. Somebody,
violation but corrected prior to hearing.
We have a permit?
Yeah, no, it's,
But
yeah, we have.
It's
the
in
permit.
compliance. then.
It's in
It's the test.
compliance.
The permit was issued on December 28th, 2022.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Yeah.
I move the respondents be found in violation of the town code as alleged in the notice of violation, but are now in compliance, and that a do not repeat order be issued. This motion may include the assessment of a prosecution cost of $250 because the
Okay.
town proved that the violation did exist.
Payable in 30 days.
Payable in 30 days? Yeah,
Is there a second?
okay.
Call the vote roll, please, Ms. Stihart?
Member La Sorsa?
Yes.
Member Turbini? Member Murray?
Yes.
Member Axelrod?
Yes,
Vice Chairperson Perlo?
Yes,
Chairperson Schlam.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, on to E. So I think this is our last case.
Lisa. and-
Lisa A. Hines and Louis J. Compras.
Yes.
That's 3114 South Ocean Boulevard. And that's actually the Monterey House. So we have a code section 30-122. Building permits required.
You can go.
Violations. Violations observed were interior work to a closet without a permit. Work to a closet without a permit. Do the board members have any ex parte communications to disclose? Okay, at this time, I open the violation hearing.
Okay,
I see.
before I start the last case, I have been in contact with Mr. and Mrs. Compras. They wanted to be here, but are currently on an airline flight. And they're requesting that this case be postponed till February, if that's okay with the board.
This case right here?
Yes,
Is
The
it,
closet
it's
case?
okay with you?
it's fine by me. Well, it'll be postponed to February.
let's look at the picture.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
point.
If you're gonna postpone it, no. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be questioned.
Yeah, no questions, no talking about it. If we're gonna postpone it, we need to have a motion for that. So does someone want to move to postpone that case?
I move to postpone the case.
Okay, anyone second it?
Second,
We have a roll call.
Member La Sorsa?
Yes.
Member Turbini? Member Murray?
Yes.
Member Axelrod?
Yes,
Vice Chairperson Perlo?
yes,
Chairperson Schlam.
Yes,
Motion carries.
great. Now. Believe we're on item F. Which, okay, that was E. We had one additional item. Which was item F that was added at the last minute, which is 9F. It was added at the end. Consideration and approval of the 2023 proposed code enforcement board meeting schedule. This is our schedules of meetings for this up and coming year. We already have January down, so it's February through December. They all look fine for me,
they're all
but they're all Tuesdays except one Wednesday that's on a voting day.
voting day. yeah.
Right.
That's the
So-
March day, yeah.
I moved to first.
So I'm good with these dates. Everyone else, I mean, if everyone's good with it, we can have a motion on it.
I make a motion that the dates as told to us are fine and we keep them. I don't know.
Second, all in favor?
We don't need-
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, yeah, we are all in favor. So
Okay.
now,
Have to announce the other-
yeah, we have announcements. January 12th, 9:30 a.m. is a planning board regular meeting. January 16th is town hall's closed that day for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Is that next? That's next Monday.
Monday.
That's this
Yeah.
coming Monday. January 17th is town commission meeting. At 1 p.m. January 24th, 9 a.m. Coffee with the mayor. January 26th, 11:30 a.m. Financial Advisory Board regular meeting. That is January 26th at 11:30 a.m. Okay. At this time, it is 1:43 p.m. and the meeting is adjourned.